This video is brought to you by Sailrite. Visit sailrite.com for all your project supplies, tools, and instructions.
We're working on the Islander 37 main sail today, and we've laid it all out here on the table and gone around the whole perimeter inspecting it. Right there's a couple of holes that need to be patched.
In this video, Cindy will show you how to patch any holes or damaged areas on your sails.
I want to make my patch at least an inch bigger away from the damage on the sail. Okay, we're going to use this 8-ounce sailcloth, which is approximately the same weight as the sail, to fix that, patch that hole. And I'm just going to cut off a piece and then lay it over there and measure how big I want it to be.
The weight of the Dacron sailcloth should be about the same as the sail by about an ounce, plus or minus.
I'm going to mark it.
The patch should be at least an inch larger all around the damaged area.
About there, and cut the patch to cover the hole.
Usually Dacron sailcloth is cut with scissors. No need to use a hot knife.
I'm going to apply the Seamstick to all 4 edges. This is kind of a big piece of fabric to move around, and I want to keep this patch secure if I can while I'm moving it around to get it under the machine.
When patching sails, whether it be a hole or a rip, do not cut out the hole or rip first. Rather, baste the new patch over the top, being sure that it lays flat.
So I'll take it over to the machine and zigzag around this rectangle, and then I'm going to cut the damaged area out.
And notice here that the bolt rope along the luff of the sail is rather thick and does not easily fit under the presser foot of the machine. To deal with that, simply lower the presser foot via the lever and reach around the back of the machine and lift the outside presser foot bracket. This will allow the presser foot to rise much higher, allowing the bolt rope passage under the foot. After it passes by, Cindy uses the lever to lift the presser foot. This sail is rather large, so basting the patch in place to be sure it doesn't move is important. Customers often ask us how it's possible to feed large fabric assemblies under the arm of the sewing machine. Well, we hope this video demonstrates how that's done. Simply keep pulling and pushing the bulk of the sail under the arm until you reach the designated area where the patch must be sewn.
I want to use the wide zigzag and about a 4mm stitch length.
We're using the Sailrite Ultrafeed LSZ-1 sewing machine to repair this sail. It is the world's best portable walking foot sewing machine for sewing heavy fabric assemblies like this 8-ounce Dacron sail. Now simply sew around the perimeter, but watch how Cindy does it. Remember, this sail is rather bulky, so she'll come to a corner, bury her needle thick in the fabric, lift the presser foot, and then roll the fabric around. Watch.
Because you don't really have to turn it all that much to get to it. Like, you have to turn this part, and then I can go across.
Sewing rectangular patches on large sails is easily done if you think of sewing an L on the 2 sides, then switch to the other 2 sides and sew another L, completing the outer edges of the patch. At any corner where the stitch will be cut or is begun, some reversing should be done to lock the stitch in place.
I am hanging on kind of tight to this part to keep it from turning.
Here, another corner is reached. She'll bury the needle, lift the presser foot, and roll the bulk of the fabric around. Now that the repair is done, we just simply need to carefully move it out from underneath the throat of the sewing machine. To finish off the repair, get to the underside of the patch. Then, using one of the holes that was in the sail, we can insert our scissors and trim around the inside perimeter of the zigzag stitching. Do this as neat as possible to create a beautiful cutout of the damaged portion of the sail. So if your sail has rips or holes, this is how to repair them. Be sure to watch our videos showing how to inspect your sails for next sailing season, where Jeff Frank, Sailrite sail designer, explains how to check and repair a set of sails for the Islander 37 sailboat. For more free videos like this, be sure to check out the Sailrite website or subscribe to the Sailrite YouTube channel. It's your loyal patronage to Sailrite that makes these free videos available. I'm Eric Grant, and from all of us here at Sailrite, thanks for watching.